The 5 biggest challenges facing children today are 1. A lack of self-discipline, 2. Low self-esteem, 3. Lack of positive role models, 4. Societal influences, and 5. Lack of positive activities. We'll now talk about that first challenge, a lack of self-discipline. Lack of self-discipline leads to bullying. Nearly 30% of kids are involved in bullying as either a bully or a target of a bully. A survey of grades 6 through 10 shows that 13% bully others, 11% are being bullied, and 6% bullied others and were bullied themselves. Girl violence has skyrocketed. From 1980 to 2008, the arrest rate for aggravated assault on girls rose 80%. Simple assault for girls rose 300%. No self-discipline results in school failure. 7,000 students drop out of school every day, and only 70% graduate from high school with a regular high school diploma. We'll now talk about challenge number 2, low self-esteem. The effects of low self-esteem include alcohol and drug abuse, crime and violence, depression and suicide, eating disorders, premarital sex, and teenage pregnancy. Lack of confidence leads to promiscuity. Children with low self-image are twice as likely to engage in premarital sex. In 2007 alone, 46.8% of high school students had sex. 6.2% of high school students had sex before turning age 13. The result is that 31% of teenage girls become pregnant at least once before the age of 20. This is more than 750,000 teenage pregnancies a year. 20% of girls surveyed said these pregnancies were intentional. Low self-esteem leads to dangerous patterns. Karen Carpenter, lead singer and drummer of one of the most successful bands of the 70s, suffered from anorexia because she felt she was too big. This led to her death of heart failure caused by chronic anorexia. Challenge number 3, lack of positive role models. Even role models can get caught up in the moment of winning and losing. Coach Bob Farley and Sean Farr of Bountiful, Utah, ordered an intentional walk of a strong hitter to get to the weakest hitter for the last out of the championship game. The weakest hitter was a 9-year-old brain cancer survivor. Many role models are moms and dads. They are trying to do what is right, but they are not always trained in helping children excel and learn proper techniques, nor leadership and life skills. Most parents do not have the ability to provide both of these. Most role models lack essential traits. Some of those traits are healthy lifestyle, knowledge and education about the activity, training on how to teach specific principles and values, experience, and time and preparation. Next is challenge number 4, societal influences. Parents are concerned with the negative pressures society is placing on the children. The largest of most is drug use. Then comes bullying, pedophiles, alcohol use, school stress, crime, being healthy, underage sex, games, and lastly, education. Society makes drinking appear fun and cute. Most U.S. children will have seen 75,000 advertisements for alcohol before they even turn 16. A study showed children ages 9 through 11 were more familiar with the Budweiser frogs than Tony the Tiger, the Power Rangers, or Smokey the Bear. The consequence is that the average age of children who first experiment with alcohol and drugs is between the ages of 10 and 14. More than 40% of children had their first encounter with alcohol by the 8th grade. Drugs are even more prevalent. From 1980 to 2008, the arrest rate for drug abuse amongst 10 to 17-year-old boys rose nearly 46%. Girls rose nearly 30%. With drugs being readily accessible, marijuana is the only illegal drug that is abused more frequently than prescription drugs. Almost 11% of 12 to 17-year-olds reported non-medical use of pain relievers, tranquilizers, stimulants, or sedatives at least once during their lifetime. Challenge number 5 is lack of positive activities. Inactivity is increasing rapidly. Children ages 2 to 11 spend nearly 102 hours per month watching television. Every hour increase in TV viewing per day equates to higher intakes of sugar-sweetened beverages and total calories. Inactivity and bad food result in 1 in 3 children being overweight. Technology has overtaken physical activities. 97% of all youth play video games regularly. 8th grade boys average 23 hours a week, while girls average approximately 12 hours a week. 95% of children ages 2 through 17 use the internet. This is a 59% increase since 2000. However, not all sports are positive. Approximately 40 million kids play sports, while over 30% quit by the age of 13. The majority of kids who quit sports say it's because they're not having any fun and feel too much pressure to win. The trends are alarming. If a solid foundation of principles is not instilled in children, then society's influences will shape them. However, there are steps and strategies for parents who want to provide a solid foundation for their children, starting at the most critical time, a young influential age.